another classic from Bally.
Few men even considered the possibility of life on other planets. And yet, across the gulf of space, minds immeasurably superior to ours regarded this Earth with envious eyes, and slowly and surely they drew their plans against us.
Video. That's Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds. I had to introduce this pinball machine with that. This Attack from Mars. You know, this is our 10th one we've sold. We sold more of the second edition Revenge from Mars than Attack, but people just love this game. A true classic. We've done LEDs, as you can see, the super bright ones, and color-coded them in different parts of the field. Jason went all out on this, and we have the saucer kit from UFO Pinball here. You can see all of our saucers moving around. Dynamic, beautiful game. We have a Cliffy protector for the hole here. We got the Cliffy protector color posts here, as you can see. And of course, the machine is protected, all the plastics with these plastic pieces here. So that'll keep the thing in perfect tip-top order. But let's go in the back. Look here. Do you see how that has that three-dimensional look? Isn't that great? The LEDs behind it, we decided to put clear back there because they make it look really nice when you move in different parts of it. And the alien eyes are hollowed out here. Really, really dynamic effect. See how even the street light lights up? Really clever stuff. And back here, I want to show you what's really neat about this. This has this wonderful new color display in it. I always never liked this system here. I'm going to come like that, move this away. This plastic piece was never the greatest thing on earth. Anyway, let's look here. See? Dot matrix has been replaced with a color DMD display. This company makes these terrific, incredibly beautiful displays now for, I think, 6 different games, and they're going to add more. What it is, even though it looks like it's dots, it's actually an LCD laptop monitor that's installed with a special board that converts the program. The color DMD people actually had to write the code to change everything in color. Do you see this plug? You can upload any game that they make so far. So that means this display, the same display, will work in Theater of Magic, Circus Voltaire, Star Trek Next Generation. Terrific, clever idea. And I just thought it was really such a nice idea. And what makes it so beautiful is you can see how nice it does look. Isn't that something? You'll see that in gameplay. Let me go over here. This is the Williams WPC 95 board system, their last pinball board system used in, I only think, a half a dozen games, Frank. But we have our chip here in the socket. That's the switch line chip. You remember in the other system, the chip is this way. Here it's up and down. We put that in a socket, even though it never is, unless somebody blows it up already, or Saturday morning, because if you're making adjustments on the playfield with the power on, you can blow out that chip. But this way, the customer who we're shipping this to happens to, is this the guy in California?
Yeah, California.
He'll be able to change that without even taking the board out. You can pop it out and change it. Board is super reliable. Nothing ever goes wrong except the batteries leaking all over the place. That will never happen again with our lithium upgrade. And they're on quick connect, so that's easy to change. Here's the driver board, super driver board. Do you see these? Do you see there's 16 of these diodes. Those 16 diodes replace the bridge rectifiers. There's 4 of these diodes in each bridge. So these 16 diodes replace the 4 bridges that were on the old board system. So now they're out in the open air, and even though they run hot, they never go bad. That was a great upgrade that Williams came up with. But Williams did 2 downgrades on the WPC-25. They used these horrible, wretched, rotten fuses, these little fuses that you would have to be, I mean, you can't even handle them. A normal size finger, actually I have fat fingers, but you can't even see if they're good or bad. I hate these fuses. That was a really rotten thing that they did. A rotten thing to us. And then, of course, that stupid back box here is just so clumsy. The door opening and closing was better. So, only 2 complaints. You know, we can't complain too much if there's only 2 complaints. I always like these wing nuts to hold down the head, and we store them here when we're not using them. That makes a very convenient storage spot until we're ready to ship it. That'll actually go in another spot. Let's see, and of course this is the audio-video board that takes the place of the other 2 boards. So you have a Logic, driver, audio-video, and flipper board here. Great idea, and what's really extra nice, they have extra space for more programming. Attack for Mars only uses 3. I think Titoff used 6, didn't it?
Yeah, they used 6.
You got to be careful. See these 3 things? That will give you a zap, sort of like this. Doesn't get old, does it? Frank, does it? Yes. Okay. Okay. Look here. This is the UFO pinball. This is what's driving and running the saucers. I've used a bunch of these so far. I think almost all of the Revenge and Attacks have one of those boards in it we've sold. The neat thing is he made the board to fit into the very screw holes and bases that Williams had put in there already. So it's such a simple installation. Each one of these telephone wires goes to each saucer. So it's very nice, very simple to do. A child could do it.
A child could do it. A child could do it.
Oh, I love doing that. Frank, don't you think that's a great gag?
Oh, it's not the best.
Let's get this baby back together. There we go. Oh, hey. Steve Zamansky from Jersey Jack stopped in to say hello. And we got to tell you, they make the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
And they're still in production. Tons of them. Aren't they terrific games?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's selling very well, and we're catching up to our pre-orders finally.
What a great game. I'm going to cover one day. I got to get one. You can't get your hands on them. They're a real hot commodity. But guess what? Steven tells me they're having an open house for everyone.
Right.
What day is it?
It's on Saturday, August 9th, and it goes all day. You can come. It's free. There's going to be a pinball tournament, which does cost to enter, but you don't have to play in that.
But you can still play free pinball.
There'll be a flea market. We'll have some video games. We'll have all kinds of different pinballs, and you'll be able to see the factory and have some food and stuff. It'll be a lot of fun. We're expecting a huge crowd.
Now, because these videos are up for a long time, it's August the 9th, Saturday, but 2014.
Yeah, 2014, yes. It'll be fun.
You can go to their website, jerseyjack.com.
jerseyjackpinball.com. We're hoping, by the way, that you will make an appearance at the
I have to. And maybe I'll do a video.
You and Frank and Wallace and anybody that wants to come are welcome.
We're going to have a lot of fun. You got to come to see this fantastic new pinball. Yeah. You can play it, see it, and then see the factory.
Right.
When can you see a factory tour? So if you're on the East Coast, baby, we're going to see you in 2 weeks.
Right.
That's at least the time we're filming this. August 9th.
Now, as long
2014.
Right. As long as you're talking about beautiful pinballs, that's one of the prettiest Attack from Mars I've ever seen. Is that what we're talking about now?
Yes. Well, I thought we were talking about me.
Oh.
We could have been talking about Bone Busters,
yes.
or Star Trek Next Generation. But actually, this video is about Attack from Mars. Stephen, I'll bid you adieu.
Thank you, sir.
And I'll get back to this.
Have a good one.
Take care.
See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. There's another show you got to know about. The Pinball Expo in Chicago. This year in October, it's the 30th anniversary, 2014. Robert Burke and Mike Paysack are putting on the 30th anniversary Pinball Expo. And they've asked me to do a seminar there, and I've been invited to do a special presentation during the banquet. So I expect all of you to be there. And Frank and I will be there. He's filming now to make another terrific video So all of you who can't come, they can watch the video, okay? Oh, I almost forgot.
The chances of anything coming from Mars are 1,000,000 to 1, he said. The chances of anything coming from Mars are 1,000,000 to 1, but still they come.
Had to. I'm gonna keep reminding you. You gotta listen to that. And in England, they actually have a stage show of that show. But now we're ready to play the Attack from Mars. We'll start launching our ball and starting this terrific game. It's really easy to get that centerpiece down, because all you have to do is hit this 3 times, and look, it drops down. And look at that effect. Isn't that spectacular? There's a strobe light in there and a big flash lamp. Isn't that sharp? Terrific game. Now try to spell the word Martian. It's simple enough to do, okay? And that lights your attack value and your capture. Look at the color graphics of that. Beautiful. Okay, let's do the Martian attack. I think we're ready for that. We get a bomb. Okay. Here we go. Now, to stop him from attacking, you just have to hit one of the 3 switches. You don't have to hit both, just one. There you go. Pretty sharp, huh? You get a new ball. What a great game this is. Aren't those effects just spectacular? Very nice. Anyway, the game's in great shape. We did some touch-up. We had to put a couple of overlays here, and then it's all been sealed in Mylar. So the Playfield looks just beautiful now. I think it looks terrific. We get those from Classic Arcades. He has those stickers and decals, so that works out terrific. Frank, did we cover everything? I think we have.
Yeah, that's about it.
Beautiful game. Beautiful game. The last pan, we call this one. Hey. Well, wait a minute, Frank. Wait a minute.